What's going on, everybody? My name is Jhon and welcome back to another tutorial with Pop and Jhon. Today we are going to focus on the toe spin. Now, before we start, if this is your first time on the channel and you have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell to get notified on all the releases. Now let's check out this toe spin one last time and get started. What's up, everybody? Pop and Jhon here. I want to thank Jhon TV for having me. I'm going to be breaking down a toe spin for you guys. Let's jump into it. Okay, so a few things to think about is, one, you want to warm up your ankles. You want to have a nice warm up. I like to do circles like this. See that? A circle kind of with the heel. Warm up my ankle. Here in circles. Okay, definitely want to warm up your ankles for this. Another thing is you don't want to jump right into this move without, one, warming up, and two, understanding that we're going to be up on our toe, okay? One thing that will help is to have a shoe that has good toe support, okay, to where you're not jumping up on your toe and hurting yourself, okay? So these shoes are Air Force Ones. They're very durable. Any type of basketball shoe will probably be fine. And that gives you the opportunity to practice the balance without, feeling any of the pain yet, okay? So I'm getting up on my toe, and the first step is really just trying to find your balance, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my toe into the ground, and I'm going to just find my balance, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm just picking up my other foot, and I'm finding my balance there, all right? Bam, all right? I'm just putting my toe into the ground, and I'm standing up. Boom, okay? So I'm really like finding where it feels good on the shoe, okay? I'm kind of like standing right here on the corner of the front, all right? So I'm not like too far forward where my ankle's really like tweaked, okay? And it's not like super flat on my shoe. I'm actually kind of right on that corner of the front, all right? So that's where I'm spinning, okay? The best way to start to understand the balance while you're spinning is to just do very small increments of this spin. So first, you can even just spin like a quarter of the way. Boom, okay? And then another quarter, and another quarter, okay? You can kind of like really use this foot to push off of and understand where the balance is, okay? So I'm not recommending for you guys to just like jump right into this spin, okay, with no balance. The quarter turns. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another thing is that I have my foot directly under me. Okay, so think my foot's not out here in front or out here in back or out to the side. Okay, it's directly under me. So I actually set up, and then I push off of this leg, and I spin, okay? So all I'm doing is really just pushing off. It almost feels like I'm on a skateboard, just going around like, whew. So it's not just the spin that looks so good, okay? It's basically how the rest of your body is spinning with it, okay? So what I like to do is push, spin, okay? So that's 180. So I'm doing a half turn. Boom. Boom. And then the more comfortable you get, you can start to do that full 360 spin or multiple spins, okay? We're coming from this side and we're pivoting all the way to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you get dizzy, take a break, get caught back up, get balanced, and try it again. Because if you're trying to do it while you're dizzy, it's like counterproductive. you're practicing something while you're dizzy and your body just doesn't pick it up right, okay? So if you get dizzy, shake it off, take a quick break, and then get back to it. Another thing that I like to do to really style it up is focus on the other foot, okay? The foot that's kind of like just floating around. I'd like to keep it just above the ground, okay? Just above the ground, just a little bit above the ground, but flat, okay? So my foot isn't like this or like this. I'm really trying to keep it flat above the ground. And that gives it this really cool, like smooth look to it. Okay, everybody watch this foot. I'm going to spin and I'm going to have it just above the ground. Boom. Okay, so that gives it this really like smooth circle around it. Rather than just focused on this foot and spinning like this, I stretch that foot down to where it's just above the ground. Okay, so it looks like this. Right? So I'm here, my foot's here, and then I just lift it just above the ground. And that gives it that really smooth look. Okay, so now we're going to do this full 360 spin. So it's really important to try to keep your balance, try to get as far as you can with that full spin. And you can style it with the other foot by either having it up or having it above the ground, just a little bit. So this is up. Okay, and then we have just above the ground. All right, guys, so we're going to do a few of the quarter turns, and then we're going to go to the half turns. And if you can, we're going to get into that full 360 turn, okay? So everybody post up. You want to put your toe or the ball of your foot into the ground, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Again, I'm taking all my weight, and I'm putting it on that toe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's try to get a full 180 turn. So I'm going from one side to the other. All right? So here we go. Boom. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. Good. Okay, I'm faced in one direction. I'm going to push all the way to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. Good. All right. So once you get really comfortable with this, you want to like push those 180 spins one right after another. So we're going to go like this. Push to the side and then push to the other side. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, step, push, step, push, step, push, step, push, step. All right, guys, so now that we have our 180 turns, you want to really develop those, okay? You want to go repetition, boom, 180, 180, 180. You can really start to develop strength in your foot and develop your balance, okay? So once we got those 180s, you want to get into going farther than that. You want to try to get that full 360 spin, okay? One thing that I do to allow me to get that full 360 is I push as far as I can, and while I'm spinning, I'll bring my foot back to the ground to finish the spin out, okay? So that gives you a little bit more distance. So if this is tough, if to get all the way around is tough, one thing that helps is to bring your foot down to the ground while you're continuing that spin. Okay, it looks like this. Boom, boom. Okay, so see how I brought my heel down to the ground and I finished that spin out to get the full 360? If you can get a full 360 spin like this, that's awesome. But if not, you can really start to develop the strength in the foot and try to like extend that spin as far as you can with that time of bringing your foot down to the ground, okay? So it looks like this. Boom, all right? So this is where you can really get into styling it up. You can have your foot up in the air. You can stretch it out to where we have that really smooth glide across. But this is where you really want to develop your technique and find out how to get in and out of that move too. Because I'll push a full 360 spin and then I'll need to take a step forward. Or I need to take a step back to catch my balance. And this is where you can really fall into like new positions and new moves in and out of this toe spin. The best way to learn any of these moves is repetition, practice. You know, you have to do it on a daily basis. Always come back to it. You really want to put a lot of time in because you have to give your body time to understand it. You have to get that muscle memory down. And the only way you can do that is to just repeat the move over and over and over, okay? And that's what I do. That's how I've learned. All the moves that I do, I've done them all a million times just to get them down, okay? So it takes time, and enjoy the process, enjoy practicing, and hope to see you guys spinning in the circle soon, all right?
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial by Pop and Jhon. If you're still having a hard time with the toe spin, remember guys, it takes a lot of repetition and a lot of time to perfect this step. If you guys want to know more about Pop and Jhon, I'm going to put all of his links in the description box. And if this is your first time on the channel and you have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell to get notified on all of the releases. Also leave your comments in the comment box. Let us know what else you would like to learn on this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.